editing Darius here. Listen, y'all are going to hate me, but I just got a new mic, so the audio is like all over the place. I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure out new settings. So don't judge me, but like the content. Focus on the content. Don't focus on like just sorry in advance. What's going on, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between? It is me, Neøn, and I'm here to present you with some greatness. Hello. So, who's to see if you'll be doing new stuff or trying new stuff out? No, there's no real explanation. Today, I'm just going to be doing a video of like new releases, new to me releases. Shit, just a first impressions video, nothing crazy here, but I haven't done one of these in God knows how long, so why not? Hi, if it's your first time here, hello, welcome. My name is Darius, aka Neøn, aka that bitch, aka the birthday boy, because I'm filming this on my birthday and you should treat me nice. Talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice. Oh, yay! I make content, I make YouTube content about makeup and some other things, and if you want to see my face on your YouTube feed more often, you should go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so that you don't miss the next time I upload. Also, if at any point during the video you are enjoying yourself and enjoying me and the content I'm creating, then go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up, like, and support. It means so much. And without further ado, we're going to get right into this video. First impressions. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to hop right into it because like I have something to do later, so I've got to get through this beat real quick. Like, we're going to start by priming. I don't think there's like any real like new primers to me that are out that I'm interested in, so I'm just going to go ahead and use the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. This is fairly new. If you are someone who has tried the putty primer, or not the putty primer, but the silk canvas primer, the original formula, and didn't like how stiff it was or felt like the texture wasn't right for you, I feel like liquid canvas to be good. I also feel like liquid canvas is good for those who have oily skin. Silk canvas, the original, has more like a, not silicone, but like a slip and grip and glide to it, that if you are someone with drier skin you would like, but this one I feel like it's better for those with oily skin. It just lays better. I'm going to powder my face like I normally do using Mercier's translucent and powder in medium deep. Nothing new here quite yet, but we'll get to that in a little later before I get too carried away. And I say it because I'm going to be using a brow wax. Luckily, this is just powder, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to use a brow wax, like a brow soap wax sort of situation. I'm going to be using the Patrick Ta Shaping Brow in Clear. I'm going to be using the Shaping Brow in Clear. I haven't personally tried this yet, but if you've seen my recent video of me trying Fenty's wax pencil, I really did enjoy that. So I'm going to be using this, hopefully to get the same results. So yeah, this is a spray activated brow product, so I have to spray it. Also, at any point during this video, notice that I have new tattoos. They're like new, as in like literally got them today. I don't know if I'm doing this right, so maybe that's why, but like I don't feel like anything extraordinary happened with it, but and maybe I have a learning curve to get through. But for now, Too Faced has recently launched a new foundation. This is the Born This Way 24-hour matte foundation. If you're aware, they already have the original Born This Way foundation, the hydrating formula that I love, and you guys, I have a matte or have oily skin, so like that worked well. So we're gonna see how this works because this is a matte formula, and if my hopes and dreams are good, then this would be the dream foundation for me. So I got the color Tiramisu, in case anyone's wondering. Good news, bad news is that this foundation matches up with the shades that are in the hydrating formula Born This Way. That being said, apparently they've got rid of some of these shades from Born This Way, including some of the shades that Jackie worked on, which is a bit unsettling because they brought Jackie on for a reason. It doesn't necessarily look like mattifying though, but I will say the coverage is there. I have this lovely acne scar on the top of my forehead that they covered up, so that's fun. From Chi Chic, just the brand started by Chi, contestant on Post Track Race. She has released her own brand, and they have the most concealer. And I'm gonna keep it about 50 with you guys. Whenever this was first announced and we saw the shades, I was like, who is this for? Because it's not for me. The shade range was very questionable in terms of like undertones, in terms of the range itself. They sent me 4 concealers and 2 color correctors. I will say that the color correctors look interesting. It is a yellow and a peach orange, so that's good for color correcting. This is going to be an interesting interesting ride to say the least. So the darkest color that they sent me is TMC 11 medium tan. Never been a medium tan in my life, and that is the shade. Okay, and the undertone is wrong. I'm going to tell you, no, I'm not going to like this. Do you see this? Who are they sending these shades to? Okay, how can I say this in a nice way? I don't like this concealer, that's what I can say. I don't like it. Aside from the fact that I got very interesting color choices sent to me, I don't necessarily like the finish of it. The finish, it has a tack and a stickiness to it, which I have a comment about that. I feel like this is a great concealer for drag performers. So I feel this is great stage makeup. Very Mayron, TV paint sticks sort of vibes. Like it's very, the coverage is there. It has a tack to it, so it looks like it will adhere to powder as well, and we will see shortly. But in terms of, I don't consider this an everyday wear concealer, and I personally don't like the color. Maybe we can save this. I'm going to powder my face. I'm going to use the new Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade Honey. They've expanded their powder to a light banana powder shade, if you will. I have opinions so far, and so far my opinions are not good. I would say that the powder kind of helped tone down everything. I don't know, this has a really weird texture in terms of the concealer, and like the way that I don't know, everything just clean to it. Like I can't tell you the last time I've tried a concealer where the powder clean to it in a weird way. Not a big fan. Moving on, I'm going to contour and bronze, and I'm going to be using a product that I know won't fail because I've tested this product out forever. This is the Dust to Dawn collection with Midas Cosmetics and myself. There's no doubt, like this palette, these palettes are amazing. Amazing. There really isn't a brand that's doing it like this, creating products for deep enriched complexion shades, even like fair complexion shades that don't turn orange. Honestly, at this point, if you haven't bought my collab, I feel like it's because you don't like me, which is fine. But like, if you're worried about if it's going to work, it's going to work. If you're worried about like the formula and the quality, it's there. It's creamy, it's smooth, it's buttery. The pigmentation is there. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is just like carve out the face and do my brows real quick because I'm gonna fill it in with eyebrow pencil. And then we will be back and do the eyes. Here we go. Brows are done and filled. I feel like I'm still gonna need some more time to play with the soap brow from Patrick Ta. but I can say that it doesn't give a nice little feel and fluff. I can definitely feel like the Fenty brow pencil or the wax pencil did more for my brows in terms of like giving it that like fluffy brushed appearance. We're gonna move into the eyes now. I'm going to first prime my eyes with the new Shake Primer from KVD. I love this primer. Every artist that I know loves this primer. If you're concerned with supporting KVD, it has always been who the brand has been owned by in terms of like Kat Von D. I suggest you try giving the brand another shot because there are some really great products here, and I feel as though once the dust settles with like the overhaul of the brand and like the push of new branding and everything, we'll see. Especially because like KVD is coming to Ulta now, which is interesting because KVD, if I'm not mistaken, is still owned by Kendo. If not, then it's fine. But if it's still owned by Kendo and it's going to Ulta, it's an interesting partnership. Next product, hi, one size fits all. Patrick Star. If you guys didn't know, Patrick Star has started his own brand, One Siz Beauty. Oh shit. And the whole point of the brand is like one size. You guys know. You guys have probably seen Patrick's video. Hi, here's Patrick. Gorgeous, stunning. There's an eyeshadow palette there. There's an eyeshadow palette. There are some eye topper or liquid toppers, a liquid liner. A lot of things here. We're gonna get into all those things. So, strapping kids is gonna be a ride. I know I've seen a lot of comments about people saying like, Patrick starting another brand. It's another influencer brand, and like, why? And I get the frustration. I get it completely. But like, Patrick was a pro artist when he started. Patrick knows, like, Patrick understands makeup. Say what you will, but Patrick understands makeup, and so like, it makes sense. But anyway, we have the One Siz Visionary palette by Patrick Star, and this palette is like very neutral, warm tones, like easy to go makeup. I'm not here to question his choice in the shades because ultimately Patrick has made his own decision to make these shades, as all influencers do when they go into collabs or their own brands. We have our own way of thinking, and so it is what it is. I don't fault the color story. You guys know I love bright bold neons, but also I love these kind of tones, so we'll see how it goes. The vibe that I want to go for, I definitely want to do something like super glam and neutral because of the other products I want to use. Let's start with Soft Serve. Soft Serve right here, which is like a kind of neutral brown. There's some kickback, don't care, but you know, just throwing that out in case you do care. Smooth, buttery pigmentation, and that is a neutral for deep complexions. That is a transition shade for deep complexions. So I appreciate that right off the bat, because like sometimes brands, influencers, what have you, a lot of times with influencer brands or just brands in general, we'll see where a person who makes an eyeshadow palette makes the shadows for someone like them, and cute. If you only want the people that look like you to buy your collection, go for it. But I see that there is at least a conscious effort, at least with One Siz, because you know the whole theme, one size fits all. But I see there's a conscious effort in this palette to create natural, smoky glam looks with shades that work for everyone. So I appreciate that. Next, I'm going to go in a more tightly packed brush, and I'm going to go in with the shade Brownie, which is a deep chocolate brown, and I'm going to use that to create my crease and deepen it and dimension and variety. That has a nice intensity when it builds up. Really good shadows, I don't have a single problem with them. They blend out well. They are beautiful, pigmented. Next palette. I'm going to take the shade Turban Legend, which is the black. I'm going to stamp that in the outer corner. Like I'm giving y'all like super soft glam because I have like business calls to do later. I'm a businessman. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. And I'm just going to stamp that color in the outer third and slightly into my crease. I don't have any problems. I don't have any qualms. This is a good shadow. I understand people want bright bold colors, but also like Patrick Star isn't known for bright bold colors. Like Patrick is known for like that ultra soft glam super matte look. We have 5 eye topper liquid eyeshadows. Could we do black? Could we do black? Could a black lid be the move? So I'm gonna take the One Siz Eye Popper Sparkle Lid eyeshadow vision. The shade is called Death Drop. Damn it, Patrick. Come on, y'all. Come on. I mean, I'm not taking anything away. I don't know. Y'all know how I feel about using the terms like death drops and stuff, but like, he had Deshawn and all the girls in the video, so I can't be too mad. But come on, man. I like this because like it doesn't skip. That's kind of the reason why I like stay away from like liquid eyeshadows, because they tend to skip a lot. I don't know if the other ones are just opaque or not, or if it's because this is just black, but this is really opaque and it's not like folding or anything either. So that's really nice. I'm going to give that some time to dry fully before I like go in and blend and stuff. So I'm going to go back to the One Siz palette. I'm going to take the shade Matcha, which is like a matcha green. I'm going to put that on the bottom waterline first, or second on this side, but yeah. I'm going to take the shade All of It and run that on the bottom lash line, just to like highlight under the eye. Going back to the top lid, just going to take Turban Legend, stamp that on the outer corner. This actually blends really well. Like, I don't know if you guys ever noticed when playing with like metallic liquid eyeshadows, things of that nature, the shade, like if you try to put anything on top of it, it will either like pick it up, lift it, ruin the look, or the liquid shadow will be too prominent and won't blend. But like, this is a really good formula, Patrick. Like, Patrick, this is nice. I just wanted to show this palette real quick on camera. This is the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette, which is that palette I'm talking about that's like Subculture on acid. Really beautiful tones in this palette. Really great quality. I know a lot of people have said like NYX eyeshadow quality varies from palette to palette, but I will say that if you are trying the giant palettes like this, these are the palettes with great quality. We're gonna take this shade right here at the very top. It's like a silver metallic, but it also has like a little hint of green. And I'm only going to apply it in like the round of the eye. And then in the inner corner, I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's almost like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a copper gold, but also has a green, grayish shift to it. Like, this palette is gorgeous. There's so many interesting shades in it and textures. Like, there's like soft lavenders, muted greens, and golds, and this is one of the most interesting palettes that I've seen from NYX. And as soon as I saw it, like literally the day I saw it come out on like Hot Fire makeup, I believe, and as soon as I saw it, I bought it. I was like, I have to have it. Took forever to get here, but I bought it. So I'm going to take the One Siz Point Made gel eyeliner pencil. This is in the shade Busty Brown. Moving on into mascara. Where is it? Auntie Pat, Miss Pat, has released the Dark Star mascara, which is a lengthening mascara in comparison to like the eye fetish liner. Love this mascara. Like, if you guys haven't noticed, I have really long curly lashes. So like anytime I throw on mascara, usually I'm just like, okay, whatever. It's not doing it. There's not visibly happening. The first time I put on Dark Star, I was like, okay, Pat came to make some points, and I'm here for all of them. So, yes, Dark Star is the girl we needed instead. I'm going to highlight and blush. I'm actually going to use my Midnight palette for this, just to show you guys, like, because I love interchanging these palettes so much. I'm going to start with the highlighter from Midnight, and this is the best highlighter out of all 4 palettes, to be honest. It's like baby, like, this is a beautiful bronze, but like it has enough gold in it to where it doesn't pull straight bronze. So I love this. Love her. I know I have my palette dusted I use, but like I love dipping into the other palettes as well, just to get some fun out of them, because and I'm just going to take the blush out of the Midnight palette as well, which is that deep rustic blush. And I've said this online, me and Rosie were talking about this online, but the blush that is in Midnight as well as Neøn have a slight shimmer to them, but it's nothing too crazy. I wanted to do a blush that gives a little bit more dimension for those shades, and just give some variety for the overall collection. So Midnight, the blush has a little bit of that same shimmer that's in the highlight, same but Neøn palette. The Neøn palette, if anything, reminds me of like a more, and I keep saying this, like the Neøn palette, I wanted the blush in that palette to give me like manageable Orgasm by NARS. So that's the vibe here. And then with this palette, it was just like go balls to the wall. So yeah. Also, look at that contour. Your faves aren't doing it like this. Your faves aren't. MAC has recently launched a collection with Teyana Taylor, and yeah, it took me forever to get this collection because like I had to have it shipped in 3 different orders because of availability. I want to keep it like nudish brown because that's the vibe. I'm going to start with the lip liner pencil in Chestnut, which is like an iconic MAC lip liner. Next, I'm going to take the lipstick, the MAC lipstick with Teyana Taylor in the shade I Got a Man. And then lastly, we're going to use the lip gloss in the shade But Ain't Got No Man. If you know Teyana's music, then you know the reference. Alright, so for lashes, I'm going to finish up. I'm going to take the Drench Cosmetics lashes in the style Nova. These are recently launched, so I'm just going to wear these, and then we're going to be finishing, and we're going to be done. I literally put on the biggest lash in the world. Don't care. So hi, I'm back. Final look, final thoughts. I was still listening to Chloe and Halle, sorry. Final thoughts. Overall, this look turns out really well. Like, smoldering, sexy, high glam. Love it. Stand for it. Let's talk about the products in general. Born This Way matte. Looking at my face now, I don't necessarily, well, I see a little bit of difference. I will say that. At first, I didn't notice the difference between the original formula and this matte formula, but now that like my face is done, I noticed the difference. It's set, it ain't going nowhere. Miss Kim Chi, these concealers, it has a very interesting coverage and a very interesting finish to it. Some people may like it, some people may not. I will probably end up contacting the Chi Chic team because I need shades that work for me and not shades that work for someone else. Because the shades I got, maybe that speaks on like the team's and the brand's idea of what inclusion is and what complexion products look like. I know a lot of people were upset about the range whenever it first came out because the range looked like poo. I would love to say that that isn't true, but I don't know because I don't have my shades. The loose powder by Laura Mercier. I mean, I love Laura Mercier loose powder. Like, remember when everyone was saying like they wake up in the morning and snort a line of like Laura Mercier loose powder? proof is right there. The honey shade is great. The honey shade definitely fixed the undertone of this concealer, I'll tell you that much. I don't know who this brand that makes this Dusted On palette, but that's a vibe. I love her. Like, honestly, like, I'm not gonna flex. Like, my formula is amazing. Just saying. The Soap Brow from Patrick Ta Wax Brow, whatever that is. I want to probably have to play with her again. I don't know if I'm doing that right, but like, I definitely found myself having at a bit of a learning curve, if you will. Like, I definitely felt like I need to like watch a video, research, and figure out how to do this, because it was a lot. And like I said, because I've tried the fancy wax pencil beforehand, that was super easy. There was no like learning curve to it. Maybe my view is jaded, but I don't feel like this is, or maybe, I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. But right now, I'm just not really feeling it. I don't feel like it did anything overly necessary that like a brow gel can do. And I don't know if that speaks on the brow products or my brows in general, but whatever. All the products from One Siz bops. Don't have any problems with it. The One Siz palette, I get that you guys don't like the color story, but I don't mind it. I really don't mind the color story. It feels like your neutral palette that everyone should have. And I know that like neutral palettes are out there. Every brand has a palette with a neutral palette, especially with a blue in it, but like, I don't hate it. Like, trying it, I don't hate it. If you need a palette, grab it. If you don't, I mean, here's what it is. The toppers though, those toppers are bomb. Like, if you're someone who doesn't like liquid eyeshadows like me because of the fact that they skip and they clump and they fall everywhere, get it, because I haven't had any flaking, I haven't had any fallout. It has not creased at all. And this is a black. So girl, yes, that's a good liquid. That is a good liquid eyeshadow. I did get a chance to try the liquid eyeliner, but the eye pencil looks good. Hasn't smudged, hasn't ran. It's not going anywhere. That's great. Dark Star mascara. I told y'all, Dark Star mascara is that girl. I love her. I actually need to blend my lashes, but the Dark Star mascara, so good. Fetish Eyes, like I said, if you've tried the Fetish Eyes mascara and you want something that's good for lengthening as opposed to volume, go for it. Now, when Pat decides she wants to release an all-around mascara, the girls better watch out, because the MAC collection with Tiana Taylor, really good. Like, there are some shades in this collection that are already original to MAC, and if you're someone who is like an OG diehard MAC stan, then you're probably not going to find much interest in this. I personally have never been a MAC girl. The only things I've ever bought from MAC were the Fix Plus sprays and Nicki Minaj's collab with MAC a few years ago. That being said, I like this collection. I like the list. I understand why MAC is a cult favorite, because that formula is good. And so yeah, I have no quarrels or problems with that. And these lashes, Jesus Josh, you had to release the biggest lashes in the world, but damn it, they look good, so I'm not mad at that. Overall, this is a pretty good face. Overall, this is a pretty good bunch of products. There are so many more products that I have that I wanted to try, but I didn't get a chance to. So, you know, maybe I'll do a part 2. Maybe if there's some products you're interested in me trying, maybe I'll do that. But like, there are a lot of good products out right now. Like, I know that the industry is in a weird place right now because of COVID, and a lot of more brands are focusing on skincare. That being said, there is still some good makeup out there. So, oh, by the way, NYX palette, the NYX Ultimate Utopia palette, like, stun, love her, get it. If you like the vibe like Soap Culture, don't want to buy ABH anymore, completely understand, then buy Ultimate Utopia. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed yourself, which I hope you did, then go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up, like, and support. It means so much. Ow, I just hit my tattoos and but yeah, go ahead and give this video a huge thumbs up, like, and support. It means so much. Also, if you want to continue seeing my face on your YouTube feed, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss the next time that I upload. I'm actually uploading a lot of videos. Well, I'm recording a lot of videos and they'll be up eventually, so there's that. Also, you guys make sure you follow me on all my social media accounts as well. That is Neøn MUA on Instagram, Twitter, as well as Snapchat. I'd love to have you guys be a part of the Fireflies family, get into the gig, get into the girls, and do all the things with me on the socials. Also, you guys, again, my Dusted On collection with Midas Cosmetics is officially out and available for purchase. If you guys are interested, definitely check it out in the link in the description below. Use my code NEON to save some money on your purchase and like support indie brand, support black on indie brand, support black creators doing collabs, support a change in beauty that is needed. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks. Later. Bye. I got stuff to do, so like I gotta go. I really have somewhere to be. Like I have something to do right now. So like watch a video. Bye.